Mr. Black got on the aeroplane at 10 a.m. It is now 12 o'clock noon. Mr. Black is still flying in the plane. He has been flying for 2 hours.
Did Mr. Black get on the plane at 10 o'clock a.m.?
Is it now 12 o'clock noon?
Is Mr. Black still flying in the airplane?
Has he been flying during the past 2 hours?
Has he been flying all day?
How long has Mr. Black been flying in the plane?
Have you been feeling well lately?
Have you been eating enough? Page 56. The ship left the port on August the 3rd. It is now August the 6th. The ship is still sailing. It has been sailing for 3 days.
Did the ship leave the port on the 3rd of August?
Is it now August the 3rd?
Did the ship leave 3 days ago?
Is the steamship still sailing in the ocean?
Has it been sailing for 3 days?
Has the steamship been sailing a whole week?
How long has the ship been sailing?
The baby started crying 5 minutes ago. He is still crying. He has been crying during the past 5 minutes.
How long has the baby been crying?
When did he start to cry?
Has he been crying for 10 minutes?
It began to rain at 1 o'clock p.m. It is now 4 o'clock p.m. It started raining 3 hours ago. It is still raining. It has been raining for 3 hours.
How long has it been raining?
Page 57. The 15th lesson.
Sue hung the wet clothes to dry this morning. The clothes are now dry. They have been hanging on the clothesline all morning. The clothes are now ready to be ironed.
Did Sue hang the clothes to dry this morning?
Were the clothes wet when she hung them?
Are the clothes now dry?
Have they been hanging on the clothesline all morning?
Are the clothes now ready to be ironed?
Who irons your clothes?
Where do you hang your clothes?
Do your clothes get wet when you walk in the rain without an umbrella?
Do you send your clothes to the laundry to be cleaned?
I broke my watch last Monday. I sent it to the watchmaker to be repaired. My watch is still at the watchmaker's shop. He hasn't repaired it yet. It is now Saturday. My watch has been broken all week.
When did you break your watch?
When did you send it to the watchmaker?
Has it been repaired yet?
Has the watchmaker repaired your watch?
How long has your watch been broken? Page 58. Mrs. White's husband closes his office at 5 o'clock p.m. every day. It is now 4 o'clock p.m. Mr. White will be in his office for 1 more hour. He hasn't closed his office yet.
Does Mrs. White's husband close his office at 5 o'clock p.m.?
Does he close his office every day at the same hour?
Is it now 4 o'clock p.m.?
Will Mr. White be in his office for one more hour?
Has Mr. White closed his office yet?
Mr. Sanchez went to New York last year for the first time. He plans to go there a second time next month. Mr. Sanchez has been to New York once.
Has Mr. Sanchez been to New York once?
Does he plan to go there again next month?
Did he go to New York last year for the first time?
Have you ever been to New York?
Yes, I have been there twice.
Have you ever seen the Egyptian pyramids?
No, I have never seen them.
Have you ever been to the USA?
How many times have you been there?
Have you ever visited Europe?
Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
Have you ever fallen in love? Page 59. The baseball game started at 2 o'clock p.m. It will probably finish at 4 o'clock p.m. It is now 3 o'clock. The players have been playing for 1 hour, and the score is tied.
Did the baseball game start at 2 o'clock?
Will it probably finish at 4 o'clock?
Is it now 3 o'clock?
Has the ball game finished yet?
Have they been playing for 1 hour?
Is the score tied?
Who is winning the game?
Who is the winner?
Nobody is the winner yet.
Who is the loser?
I live in the city. I'm going to the farm to visit my cousins. I'm driving my own car. My cousin's farm is 50 miles away from the city where I live. I am now exactly 25 miles from the farm. I have been driving for 25 miles. I have not reached my cousin's farm yet. I'll get there after driving 25 miles more.
Do I live in a farm?
Where am I going?
Why am I going there?
Have I been driving for 25 miles?
Have I reached my destination yet? Page 60. It is January the 20th in Alaska. It's very cold because it is winter. The temperature is very low. The waters have already frozen. It has been snowing all winter long.
What is the date?
Where are we now?
Why is it very cold?
Is the temperature very high?
Why have the waters already frozen?
How long has it been snowing?
I met you last January the 6th. It is now June the 6th. I met you 6 months ago. I have known you for 6 months. We are now good friends. It is 6 months since I met you.
When did I meet you for the first time?
When did I first know you?
Did I meet you a year ago?
How long ago did I meet you?
How long have I known you?
How long is it since I met you?
Is it 2 years since I met you?
Are we good friends now? Page 61. The 16th lesson.
It is now 6:00 p.m. Betty eats dinner at 6:30 p.m. every day. She will eat dinner in half an hour. Betty hasn't eaten dinner yet.
What time is it?
At what time does Betty eat dinner every day?
At what time do you eat dinner?
Will Betty eat in half an hour?
Is she very hungry?
Of course she is.
Has Betty eaten dinner yet?
Have you eaten lunch already?
Did you eat breakfast this morning?
Mr. Smith got sick last week. He is still sick. He has been suffering from the flu. He has been sick for a whole week already.
Did Mr. Smith get sick last week?
Is he still sick?
Has he been suffering from a heart ailment?
What's the matter with Mr. Smith?
Has he been sick for a whole week?
Have you been sick recently?
Page 62. The boxing match started at 8 o'clock p.m. It finished at 9 o'clock p.m. It is now 9:05 p.m. The boxing match has just finished.
Did the boxing match start at 8 o'clock?
At what time did it finish?
What time is it now?
Has the boxing match just finished?
Have you just started to look at your English lessons?
Have you just finished eating dinner?
The mailman brings the mail at 9 o'clock every morning. It is now 9:10 a.m. The mail has just arrived. The mailman has just left. I have just received a letter from Los Angeles.
At what time does the mailman bring the mail?
What time is it now?
Has the mail arrived yet?
Did the mailman already leave?
Yes, he has just left.
Did you get any mail?
Yes, I have just received a letter from Los Angeles.
I am writing on the typewriter. I misspelled a word a minute ago. I have just made a mistake. I have just spelled a word incorrectly.
Page 63. The bird was lying in the nest a few seconds ago. The eggs are still lying in the nest. The bird is now flying. It has just flown out of the nest. It has just left the nest.
Was the bird lying in the nest a few seconds ago?
Are the eggs still lying in the nest?
Is the bird now flying?
Has it just flown out of the nest?
Has the bird just left its nest?
Are you lying in bed now?
Were you lying in bed this morning just before you got up?
I am standing on the corner waiting for the bus. I am reading the newspaper. I bought the paper a minute ago. I have just bought the newspaper. It cost 10 cents in American money.